Have you ever wondered why some knowledge is hidden, kept locked away, and guarded by those who understand its power? They don't want you to know because knowing it would set you free. This isn't just a metaphor, it's a deliberate mechanism of control. There is knowledge of how your mind works, how human consciousness can be manipulated, and how universal principles govern reality. Those who grasp these truths do not share them openly, as doing so would dismantle the chains they have so carefully forged. Even now, as you read these lines, a subtle tension exists between your conditioned perceptions and the liberating power of the truth. Mark Pyo, a former dark occultist, reveals what lies behind the curtain, a system designed to keep humanity ignorant, controlled, and disempowered. This system isn't accidental. It operates with precision and intention. Imagine possessing a master key that unlocks every cage, one that reveals how reality is truly created and how you can reclaim your freedom. This is not about belief or blind acceptance. It's about discovery, action, and alignment with truths that have been intentionally obscured for millennia. By understanding these principles, you begin to see how the entire framework of society has been engineered to keep you from discovering your innate potential. The truth isn't hidden because it's dangerous to you, it's hidden because it's dangerous to them. They fear what happens when individuals awaken to their own power. Understanding this knowledge begins with one crucial concept: natural law. Not the diluted teachings you've encountered in the New Age movement, but the real, immutable laws that govern cause and effect in this universe. When you truly comprehend these laws, the false narratives and illusory structures around you begin to crumble. You stop simply existing and start consciously creating. Let's uncover the hidden principles, the masterful structure of control, and the path back to personal sovereignty. The few who hold power understand something most do not. Knowledge is power, and the lack of it is servitude. By keeping the masses ignorant of natural law of how reality truly operates, they ensure their dominance. Look around and you'll see the evidence: distractions masquerading as entertainment, endless trivialities, and manipulative narratives fed through media and education. None of this is a glitch. It's a meticulously crafted system functioning exactly as intended, designed to direct your attention away from the truth and into a state of passive acquiescence. Knowledge of how the mind works, how thoughts shape behavior, and how behavior manifests outcomes is deeply guarded. The pyramid symbolizes this perfectly. At its base are the masses, kept in ignorance, while at the apex sit the few who possess and wield this knowledge. They are not more capable, more deserving, or superior. They simply understand natural law while the rest do not. When people remain ignorant, they cannot recognize the prerequisites for real change. You might desire freedom, happiness, and peace, but these states don't magically appear. They arise from understanding and harmonizing with the laws of cause and effect that structure reality itself. To understand natural law, as Mark Pyo explains, one must strip away all notions of belief. It is not a religion or an opinion, but a science discoverable, measurable, and unchanging. Just as denying gravity won't save you if you step off a cliff, denying these universal principles won't exempt you from their consequences. Natural law connects human consciousness, thought, and action to the results we experience. It links the subtle realm of ideas and emotions to the tangible world of manifested conditions. Consciousness itself expresses through three modalities: thought, emotion, and action. Thoughts serve as the creative essence, emotions as the internal guide, and actions as the force shaping the physical world. When these three aspects align, you access what ancient traditions call unity consciousness. This alignment is not merely philosophical, it has practical implications. When you live in harmony with these principles, you gain the power to reshape your life, your community, and ultimately, the world. The framework of natural law is built upon 7 core principles: mentalism, correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, cause and effect, and gender. They are universal and timeless, forming the bedrock of reality. Mentalism reminds us that everything begins in the mind. Correspondence shows that the microcosm reflects the macrocosm. Vibration reveals that nothing truly rests and all is in constant motion. Polarity teaches that perceived opposites are simply extremes of the same essence. Rhythm acknowledges the pendulum-like flow of energy, while cause and effect underlines that every action has consequences. Gender, existing in all things, emphasizes the interplay of masculine and feminine energies. By mastering these principles, you gain insight into the very code that shapes existence. Among these principles, cause and effect holds a key that can unlock your inner power. The world you see, its conflicts, struggles, and suffering is the result of causes set in motion long ago. When you fixate only on effects without addressing the underlying causes, you remain powerless to enact real change. Mark Pyo emphasizes that the outcomes we experience are not random, they are direct results of our collective thoughts, beliefs, and actions. To alter the result, you must first change the cause. This understanding dissolves the illusion of chance. What many call coincidence is merely a law not yet recognized. By accepting this truth, you shift from a passive observer to an active creator. Realizing that humans are programmable like highly sophisticated biological computers helps explain why early childhood experiences shape adult behavior so profoundly. The first 6 years of life act as a formatting phase, during which the mind absorbs information without discrimination. Limiting beliefs or harmful patterns introduced at this stage become embedded, influencing every subsequent thought, emotion, and action. Culture, as Pyo points out, functions as humanity's operating system, dictating what is considered normal, moral, or acceptable. When a culture tolerates moral relativism, corruption enters the collective programming. Distorted inputs led to chaotic outputs. Education, media, and societal conditioning perpetuate these faulty codes. Those in power understand this dynamic well. By controlling information, they steer the collective consciousness, ensuring that people remain trapped in cycles of ignorance and compliance. Here lies the heart of the deception. If your programming is corrupted, you cannot reliably align your actions with natural law and thus remain under external control. Yet reprogramming is possible. High-quality input, truthful, empowering, and aligned with natural law can correct the faulty software in your mind. Seeking out these truths takes effort. It involves questioning established narratives, discerning fact from fiction, and applying new understanding through decisive action. The prize for this effort is priceless: freedom, alignment, and the ability to co-create a more harmonious world. By taking responsibility for what you allow into your consciousness, you reassert your sovereignty, becoming a deliberate architect of your reality rather than a passive victim of circumstance. Understanding natural law is not an abstract mental exercise, it is a call to action. No one else can do this work for you. Ignorance of these laws ensures suffering, while their mastery leads to liberation. As you absorb this knowledge, process it into understanding, and translate it into action, your life begins to change. When individuals awaken to these truths and apply them collectively, the world transforms. History has shown that shifts in consciousness led to profound cultural renaissances. Perhaps we stand on the brink of another awakening, one that can dismantle the old structures of control and usher in an era of authentic freedom. They don't want you to know, because knowing would dismantle their control. Yet now, the choice stands before you. Will you remain bound by ignorance, trapped in repeating cycles of suffering and confusion? Or will you step into your power as a conscious creator, reprogramming your mind with truth and living in accordance with natural law? Reality is not imposed upon you, it is generated through you. Align with these universal principles, reclaim your sovereignty, and begin to shape the world you truly wish to see. This is how transformation unfolds: one awakened mind, one courageous choice, and one deliberate action at a time. If these ideas resonate with you, if you're ready to forge a path toward genuine freedom and the conscious creation of your reality, we invite you to join us. Subscribe now and stay connected with our evolving body of work, gain access to further insights, and walk alongside us as we unveil deeper layers of truth. Let this journey be a shared experience, from the dim recesses of ignorance into the bright, conscious life of unlimited possibility and inner strength. The time to act is now, and we welcome you among those who dare to look beyond familiar boundaries, discover new horizons, and pave the way toward a true evolution of consciousness.